Alright, prep that up. Just one little bit to sand in there. There's a little scratch on it. There was a small dent on the side, but it's come up alright actually. Put a bit more stopper on it, coat of zinc there. So we'll just flatten that back with some fine paper, see if there's any more imperfections, and then we'll go for the black. Just a light coat of 400 now. Just looking for any little bits. Let's get this servo looking shiny. Just looking for any rough bits, but I think I've got them all now. The servo's quite a focal point in the engine base, so good idea to get it right. This was, as I said, was shot blasted and prepared earlier on. Now we've got a zinc primer on top of that red oxide, on top of that high build. I hope that's okay to do. So carry on with that. We'll see some satin black going on next. Satin black next. Sorry, a bit more primer before the black. I said the black on next. It's not. A little bit more. Go over it again. Just dusting it in. I've got the heat on there. That's helping accelerate the drying. The camera's face recognition has identified the servo as a face. It's got the face detection crosshairs locking on. Thinks it's smiling. Crazy. Alright, the black's going on now. Just dusting it on. Let's see, she's going to look like a servo again. Watch it come to life. The heat on there's helping. Sorry about that camera, I'm trying to film and spray at the same time. I'll cut it and I'll do a bit more and I'll resume filming in a sec. Staying still for you now because I know I move around a lot. Just slowly tracking it for you. Here we go. Okay, we're going to let that go off now for a few days. That's your timestamp is the 2nd of July, by the way, and we're on ancillary items. Continuing to build up all the ancillary items. 2nd of July. That's the brake servo casing refurb. Couple of coats of black gone on there now. We're going to start prepping up the master cylinder. We've got a new old stock one. We didn't want a bit of a clean. So, yep, that's the end of today. It's a late night. 2nd of July 2013 for ancillary items, brake servo, refurb of casing. Over and out. Alright, here's a good one for you if you fit in your reg plate. If you've got a new back valance, rear valance you've gone on, you're going to drill for your reg plate holes. I'll show you what we've done. Let's take these out. These aren't the actual screws I'm going to use. I'm going to use the cap, slightly smaller ones with the plastic caps that go over the screw, but you'll see what I mean now. What we've got, we've measured up, got the centre point, obviously get your equal distance and choose your locations on your plate that suit your letters. Obviously you don't want to drill through a letter, so you've got to pick the right places, as you know. Anyway, got the centre line. So, and we just measured the centre line on the back valance. But what I've done, pop these little plastic inserts in. They're a sort of roll plug, if you will. Little white plastic clip, you get them from Bresco's. Don't know what drill it was they used. I think it was, could have been an 8. Hang on. See if I can dig it out, the drill bit I used it was, I think. Can we read that off there? I had it exactly right. Could be 8. Anyway, pilot first, then pop the larger drill bit in. You get it, it's almost there for these clips that I got from Bresco. I just had to woggle the drill bit round just to take it probably to another 1/2 mil. Anyway, you push them in, they pop in nice, then they're in. Before you do that, of course, paint the inside of the hole, then pop that in. This is getting galvanised, so it doesn't matter, it's getting phosphated, so it'll come out after. But it's going to get the alignment right first, so they pop in, and then you use your normal fixing self-tappers, put your little cap on, your decorative cap, and then you're in. Now they screw in, feel really nice as they go in. Not that horrible metal to metal feeling you get. It's a sort of smooth, good grip. So you know that's not going to rust out. It just feels better. So that's the plate on. There's this little tip there. I'll show you the bag of fixings I've got, so you know what to look for. Looking for your reg plate panel screws. Here we go. From Bresco, number CAN059P. CAN 059, I think it is anyway, but there you go, Bresco do them, and that's what they look like. And I think you use an 8mm or an 8.5mm, but don't quote me on that, test it first. But they're good for doing your front and back reg plate fixings, making a neat job. I'll show you the front ones, they're on as well. There's one just about to push in, so if you push that now you'll see, watch this, hear that click, and in she goes. That one's ready there as well to go. That flashing around there was just, I just burnt a bit of burr off it. I was being lazy, shouldn't have done that really. I was messing with a blowtorch, I was doing a bit of brazing, and there's a metal burr on there, so just shoved the flame on it. Never mind, that shouldn't be there, let's file that off. So that's it, reg plate clips. Picking up axle.
Level since March 2009. And that's BBC News at 2:03.
Right, so axle back and rebuilt, ready to put back together now. Start sticking on all the bits, the backing plates, half shafts on. Start building up the brake components. There we've got 2 bushes to get in the top of the axle. Get a brake line on the back made up. We'll get on with that now. So that's back axle, back from the rebuilders. Looks very clean. 3.75 diff on there. It's good fun trying to find out all the bolts in all this bolt kit. We're looking for the half shaft bolts. There's 4 that hold it on, and the marked 10.9. So got 4 and 2 here. So just going for them now. Just copper slip up this bearing casing. Ready for that half shaft to go in. Let's get that to lock into the diff. Get them in.
Oh yes. These last 3 songs are all about the animals. We had hit bites, positively animal. What can I say about those guys? Still getting it done out there. John Mitchell replacing Francis Dunnery.
They're going nice and easy.
And that was Caravan with the dog. The dog, he's at it again. A great Canterbury
Okay, get
prog rock
the
band.
socket on them, nip those up, we'll torque them up after. A brake cylinder on. Got the brake pipes now, got the Site Pick Advance brake tool here, so we're just dropping the dies in. I'm going to get the pipe in now. This is the main pipe along the back of the axle, so we'll just form that now. Alright, lock on. And away we go. Okay, so we're formed there, and then that's going to go into this one here. When we go like that, up we go like that. Just make sure those threads don't cross. Away we go, we're in. So that goes in like that. That's your brake. Now just get the routing across, and then same on this end, pairing up to that. Do that one next. Okay, our pipe is on. Tonight's work finished. Just getting that axle all put back together. Right, I'm on with the second pipe. Just cut that to length with the pipe cutter, and then we're just going to do a double flare now to pick up the flexi hose. So this is a double flare on this end. Got the one on that end now, so get that in the jig. There's our flaring jig. There's the die. Stick that in the bottom. So we want op 2. Op 1 gives you the single flare. Op 2 gives you the double flare, which is what we need. But you've got to do op 1 first, and then switch it to op 2. Get your double flare. So I'll do that now. Can't do it with one hand, so hold on. Right, I've locked that in. So hand on for the first operation. One more for good luck there. Flip to op 2. Double flare. We need to bring the pipe back out flush before we do that. So release that. And don't forget to put your coupling on as well before you do it, which I haven't done, so I've fucked up. Right, cut it again. Start again. We've got enough pipe. Okay, so first flare, then brought it forward with the front of the die, switch to op 2, and then give it a double flare. Away we got a slightly different shape on the die to give you the cone shape, which mates up with the flexi hose. Give it 1, 2, give it a couple. It's just got to form it. That's the max now, so we should be formed. Sorry about the shaking there. Okay, out we go. Just put your die down there, so there you go. See that? So that's your concave, which cups over that like that. So now we can hook up this second pipe. Away we go.